Welcome to Reddit Reader. What is just a placebo effect, but most people don't realize? I worked at a kid's birthday party place for a couple years in high school. So many kids would cry because they fell over, bumped their arm, etc. Never anything bad. I'd say something like, "Can you shake your foot around? Does it feel better? How about jumping in a circle? Alright, we're gonna go blow on your hand so it feels better," and then ask if they are ready to play again. Works like a charm. Also, bandages for little boo-boos. They think they are healed and get right back to being happy little kiddos. Your perception of bad luck. The human brain is predisposed to remember bad experiences more vividly than the good ones. Thus, for an example, you may say your luck is always awful at tolls, when in reality, you only get stuck in traffic 20 to 50% of the time. When I worked train tech support, our agents would always get pushback from customers when we asked them to power cycle their phone, which 9 times out of 10 would fix their issue. So I had them tell the customer to read them some numbers off the back of the battery when they were still removable, that we absolutely did not need. Then we told them we refreshed a few systems and they put their battery back in, and it's all fixed. Alternatively, when batteries couldn't be removed, we'd tell them that if the phone was powered on while we did the update, it could ruin their SIM card, so they'd make sure to power off their phone. I'd do nothing, they'd turn it back on, and it worked great. But if I had told them to power cycle their phones, no way. When you give your younger sibling an unconnected controller after he or she kept bugging to join the game. My husband and I call this playing pretendo. So I'm sure this has happened to other people, but this question just reminded me of my principal. During meetings and such, he uses the school auditorium, and most of the time I, senior now at the school, have to run the sound and lights. He's extremely annoying about it and always asks for his mic to be turned up, when in reality, he's already extremely loud and will bust the speakers. I just pretend to turn it up and ask him if it's good, and he speaks and says, "That's perfect, thank you." I swear he thinks I'm doing an amazing job and would bring me a Coke or something for dealing with the meetings half of the day. Greatest placebo to use against others that I've done. Do commission creative stuff. If I deliver same or next day, people don't think I spent enough time on it. If I wait 3 days to deliver, people are happy because they assume I worked on their project nonstop, even though I was done a day or two prior. Loading spinners on web pages. I once had a user complain to me a web app was too slow, and it was pretty fast. So I tested him by making the animation spinner spin much faster. He went to my boss to praise me how much faster the web app was. Spin.js is what I was using. My dog's medicine coming out of his treat tin instead of medicine packaging. Makes a seconds ago disgusting medicine taste mysteriously treat-like. I install semi-truck bumpers. 90% of the time, a customer will say it looks off by 1/8 of an inch. I'll make a noise with the impact gun on a bolt and say, "How's that?" "Yeah, it looks great." Nothing moved whatsoever. Some guys are extremely critical, I guess. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe so you don't miss our next upload.